Hey guys, welcome to the start of episode 4 of the Schalke career mode, and kicking off this episode I actually brought back Mesut Ozil. I talked about it in the last episode and I decided to bring it in at the very start of the episode and just not show it on camera. You can see what a midfield that is. Ozil and Maya, two talents obviously from Schalke. One had a much better career than the other. Obviously Max Meyer's now playing over in Luzern in Switzerland, and Ozil's over at Başakşehir in Turkey right now, but both had very different careers as I mentioned. Before we get into this game against Mainz, which we're going to play the highlights in, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications so you don't miss a video. And let's get into this and hopefully get a victory to start our episode off in the best way possible. Okay, we'll start the game off with a free kick here in the 6th minute. We've got Larsen stood over it, a Swedish right winger. And we're going to look to just call this one in here and maybe find a header someone here. Larsen to whip it in there. In towards Ozil, he actually wins the header. Ozil wasn't the greatest at heading, if I remember. He didn't even try at the time at Arsenal. I remember there was like one chance where like he should have scored, which was towards the end of his Arsenal career, if I remember correctly, where Arsenal fans were very upset about it. One thing we have done is give him in his old number here, giving him the number 17, and Flick has gone to number 4 because Flick was number 17. But it's an attack from Mainz there. It's a counter attack. Now down in 12th with 18 points. We're in 8th. We had a much better second half of this. Well, not really second half of the season. We kind of found our form at this point in the season, but it's played through here. But Gramo is back there and defends it brilliantly. Good to see that from him. But again, Mainz on an attack here in the first half in the 42nd minute, just before half time. One thing you would have noticed, we are playing Krau as a centre back because I couldn't fit him into the midfield, obviously. Vogt, great defender in there. A new talent from Schalke, that's going to be a great player in the future for us. We should need to try and keep hold of, but we have an attack here on the left hand side. Hansen is going to play it through to Porto. He takes an awful first touch. That was horrific. That completely ruined the chance. He takes a good first touch, it's slotting that in the back of the net. He should have scored anyway, even after that first touch. Bruno can't get there, Krau can't get there, but Swallow makes a save. Okay. The only downside to Swallow is he's only on loan here. He's made some good saves and some bad moments in the scrum mode. But I do have a plan for next season about Hansen. One of our youth academy prospects plays it through to Larsen. He sets itself and blasts it straight at the keeper. I set it. I took that amount of time. We should be winning this game easily. That Ozil chance, that Porter chance, good defending there. Now they have a free kick in the 89th minute. Let's think it could be a draw unless they get a shock here. They get a goal, which will hopefully will stop. They're gonna chip it into the box, and we're gonna get it away. And unfortunately, we're not going to get on a counter attack because the game's gonna end in a second. There we go. And it's a 0-0 draw, we'll take it. Okay, for this game up against Hoffenheim, we're going to play this 1-2-2 as having a pretty decent run in the per car. I want to see how far we can get this season. We're going to play in the snow, so what colour kits do we have? Do we have a third kit? And is it going to clash with Hoffenheim's kit? We do, it's an alternate kit. It's not much difference to the away kit. We're going to play in that one due to it being white. So we're going to play against Hoffenheim here. As you can see, this is the team we're going to go with. It's our usual 11 with Maya, the talent we discovered in the last episode, who scored twice against Bayern in a win against them and a win up against Dortmund. He had an incredible episode, so we earned that first team position. Let's get into this one up against Hoffenheim. A pretty good team. They've got Kramer, obviously they've got Rudi, they've got Kabak, they've got Quaresma, they've got Skoff there, Angelino, they've got Baumann in net. Let's get into this one, hopefully get a victory up against Hoffenheim to advance in the poker. Oh no, there's something looking good. Come on, Rich. Vogt, great block low. We're still alive. And how have we conceded that? How's that gone in? Like, I make the block with a cross and it still goes to the player. And then the shot somehow finds the back of the net in that situation.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
It's not performance at levels that I remember him doing so. Now Vogt. I got the ball, ref. Nah, you're taking the piss.
And in the refereeing trade, they call it dog zone, denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, the referee's got that right. He saved a possible goal there.
I got the ball. Watch this. Ball taken. That's instant replay. No, VAR. Featured up was in FIFA, it would cause a lot of arguments. and stuff like that, and it wouldn't really work because it's a situation like this happened in game where okay, it looked like I got the ball, but yeah, that's not the greatest challenge to say the least. You see, from like there, it looks like you get the ball, but when you watch it in actual, you know, where's the referee? Where's his view of this? Referee's view is, yeah, it's a good call by the ref actually. Yeah, it's a foul. A red card might be a bit much, to be honest, but Scott's standing over this free kick, I believe it is. Vogt got sent off, his first red card for us in his career, and of course Robert Schkov scores the free kick. Of course he will. He's known for doing that. That's why he was brought into Hoffenheim. Oh, where did he go? Did he go straight to Hoffenheim? I think he went straight to Hoffenheim from where he was. It's just a good free kick, and look, he's not here right now. It wasn't there in that first game up against Mainz, and we should have won that, and it's not going our way in this one. Vandenberg misses a challenge. There we now. Vandenberg. Schwalm, my guy, that's twice you've done that now. I'm jumping to result after I watch this replay, man, because can we just watch Schwalm? Just, where's he going? What ball is he watching? Let's pause it. Let's go here. I wanted to, you know, this is the end of our Pokal because we just had no luck in this game. We're going to jump to result. And we get a goal, more scores. Of course he does it when I'm not playing. But yeah, it's a 4-1 loss in the end. It just wasn't going to go our way. Okay, for this game against Werder Bremen, we're going to quit sim on this team. We're going to see how this performs. Obviously, Urs was in the cam role, and obviously no Vogt since he got suspended. So Vandenberg is the captain, and Gremmel comes back into the team. We're going to quit sim this one up against 14th place Werder Bremen. Okay, well, that's a 3-1 loss to Werder Bremen, which shouldn't have happened because we're a better team than them, and we're higher up the table. But you know, it is what it is, and you probably wonder why I just skipped past it, because I wanted to just get past it. You know, not think about it, not see it for long enough. For it not to really, you know, annoy me, but we're going to get into this game against Hoffenheim, and hopefully this time we get a little bit of luck. We're going to change our formation, and just hopefully it works out for us in this game. Let's get into this one up against them, and hopefully get the victory. Alright, it's ID, and it's a great ball out to him. I went to the centre, ID whips it in. Larson gets it, but it's straight at Baumann. That should have been 1-0. Got a question. We should have scored there. We're going to look to this one in here. I should maybe put Özil in corners, honestly. But it's in towards Vogt. Second attempt. Vogt gets there. And we're 1-0 up. Love to see it. We need to give Vogt a proper number. Giving him 52 due to him being the youth academy prospect. He's had a bit more realism in his first season for us. He gets like a higher number. And that's a good cross. He gets to the header first. And I was hoping that Flick would have got there. I was going to complain that Flick wasn't going to get there. But Vogt got to the header and managed to put it in the back of the net. We'll have to see it. And from Vandenberg there, it's not the best defender. He definitely is a little bit to be desired, but that could just... Speaking of to be desired, I don't think I've used a goalkeeper who's more useless at their person Schwalm in any FIFA. And I've used like 50 rated goalkeepers in youth academy saves, and have made better saves than him at no posts. Like, how did he score from this? He's got his back turned to goal. He just turns, hits it, and somehow Schwalm doesn't make that save. How? Now Meyer, Larson, Jordan Larson, hold up the defender. Audemars, keep going. Larson hit that. Larson. Baumann makes. Let's see, Baumann makes saves at the near post. Maybe we need to. Why? I don't get how Schwalm is so bad at the near post. Like, it actually dives the wrong way. Like, Oh, this completely lets the ball go past him. Vogt and a header. Vogt puts us 2-0 up. We're being saved by a youth academy graduate centre back right now. Our strikers aren't doing the job. Our centre back from corners is though. It's just promising. Because obviously from corners, there are a big chance to score, as you're seeing right now in this game. Vogt gets the header and puts it past Baumann. Maybe Baumann should make the save. It's very bad defending from them. It's a free header for Vogt. And you've got to question Baumann as well though. It didn't work out for him in the end. Now it was Özil. Into Maya here. He can thread it through to Larsson. Larsson's a good first touch. Larsson now. Plays it over to Özil, and Özil scores. I thought I completely messed it up, but Özil gets the goal. Not on his return to Schalke, but it's the first game we used him in. We'll say that. Ain't his re-debut, but he gets the goal. I was hoping it would go over to Maya, to be fair. It goes to Özil, and Özil puts it in the back of the net and puts his 3-1 up here. I'd love to see it. Somehow gets away with that. Özil now. Larsson through to Maya to make it 4-1. Maya shoots and scores. Love to see it. Yeah, as I was saying, Brun Larsson in a chrome mode. I think it might have been like FIFA 19 maybe, when he was a Dortmund talent. I brought him in a Sunderland chrome mode. And it was a hero for 2 seasons, and he left on a pre-contract, not on a pre-contract, on a release clause, and absolutely broke my heart in that save because he was my best player. Then he went to like United or something. If he went to United, who was our rivals in that, it was my rivals in that career mode, and then just destroyed me when I played him. And then he scored a hat-trick and celebrated against me in the first game, and it was just one of the worst things I've seen against me. But we went up here, and that's great. We're going to try and mould him into like our Erling Haaland. Promo now. It's through here. It's poor defending from me. That was awful defending from me, but again, you've got to ask questions of our goalkeeper. He goes for these. Oh, it's Larsson as well scoring against me. Doesn't hurt as much as it did all those years ago, but he scores against me here. But yeah, like it's poor. I shouldn't have brought Vogt over there, and then I brought Van den Berg over. Just a goal that he could do something about, but we'll concede it, so we'll just move on. I'm a rich. Can Anoglu please get that? Okay. Let's let the ball flicked over him. Van den Berg, let's get ahead of them and block the angles. Get that up and out. Love that. Now Salazar, hold that.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time here.
Okay, Maya into Larsson. Larsson, no. Great work there from him. Larsson, it's into Maya to get his second of the game. Maya shoots, and just before the end of the game, Maya grabs his second and his 6th goal in 4 games. Like, he's only played 4 games for us, but he scored 6 goals. That's absolutely incredible from a 65 rated player. Let's look at this. It's great. It was great work from Larsson and a fantastic finish. And that's the end of the game. It's a 5-2 victory up against Hoffenheim. We get our revenge for knocking us out of Pokal in the quarterfinals. Okay, for this game against Augsburg, we're going to quit some this one with the a rotated team. Obviously, Kral, we've got the likes of Porto, and in the team we've got Ujvain and Brunner. So let's quit some this one, hopefully get a victory. I'm just not going to sim games. Like, that's 2 3-1 losses were picked up in sim games against teams that I think we should have beaten. But yeah, it is where it is. Okay, for this game up against Mönchengladbach, okay, they're up in 5th place, so a team much higher rate, much better than us, as you can tell by the team. But we're going to play our hearts out this one up against them because simming isn't going to go our way in this game. So we're going to play the highlights and just hope we get something. Okay, so the first highlight actually goes to us in the 9th minute. We've proven we're quite deadly from corners. It's just a shame I can't remember where I put it in the on the thing here. And what I particularly did. We're going to whip that in there with Salazar, and hopefully someone can get a head onto it. They do, but it's saved by Jan Sommer, who's a sought after goalkeeper right now. Obviously Bayern Munich won him, Man United won him. But Marcus Thuram now, who's had a sort of breakout for himself in the World Cup. Marcus Thuram shoots and swallow, not very convincing, but Thuram, awful attempt from him. He should be doing much better there. He should be scoring in that position. As I mentioned, yeah, I don't expect us to get much from this game up against Gladbach, just to them being much better than us. They're up in 5th place. And the chance there is defended. And another chance there for Mönchengladbach just before half time in the 42nd minute. But a point up against them would be incredible. We're in 8th place, so that is much better than obviously they're doing in real life. They're literally rock bottom of the Bundesliga in real life, and we put them up to 8th place. Okay, Kalanoglu, he's just been absolutely rinsed there. And we clear that one, and now we have a penalty to defend or save. Okay, is that Ben Sabiani taking it? The fullback up against Schwallow. Schwallow makes the save. Okay, now we have a free kick in the 53rd minute here from a long way out. I'm not going to whip this in because I'm not actually I am. I'm going to try it. Not very good at judging these sort of chances. We're going to whip this one in about there maybe. And that was that. Like, there was just no hype behind that. Wait, chance is still alive here. Salazar. Oh, Kraus couldn't get the ball through. That was a goal. That was a goal if it went through. Oh, it was a chance at least. And chances up against Gladbach are small. Great defending from Flick. Just a shame you can't counter attack. That needs to be a feature where you can counter attack from situations like that instead of just giving, like, you know, just stopping you. If you earn the ball, you should be able to counter. Thuram now. Marcus Thuram shoots, it's blocked, and we're just giving the ball. Schwallow good save there, but I want to ask questions of Vandenberg there. Why did he just give him the ball? That looked very weird. Like, I told him to clear it, and he just walked away. I'm going to whip this one in here. Look for the head of Vogt. It's not going to go to Vogt. It's going to go to someone. I think that might have been Gremmel or Vandenberg, and someone makes a save. Now in the 74th minute here, they have a free kick. Obviously, was conceded from a free kick earlier in the episode, which was Skov, who's shot, obviously. I've got no words. I've got no words, man. I guess I do have words, but like, they're not good words. That's what I'm going to say, they're not good words. Can't wait to see Schwallow leave the team, man, and we get a better goalkeeper. That's the final chance, we'll lose 1-0. Yeah, for this game up against Frankfurt here, I actually need to put a vote back in the team on the actual team sheet because obviously we want our highest rated centre back in the team and our captain. To give him the captaincy armband. Maybe I should give it to Özil, but does he have the leadership trait? I don't think he does. Does he have the leadership trait? No, he doesn't. So it's going to say unvote. So yeah, we're going to go with this team up against actually. Where could Sonny also play? Could play Cam. Kind of play striker. We'll bring one at striker at some point in this game. I never can actually because it's going to be highlights. We'll just leave it up to the game. We're going to play this game up against Frankfurt. We're going to play the hardest one up against them, and hopefully. At least get something. They've gone above us in the league. We're down in 9th now, which obviously is impressive. I'd be happy with 9th. But yeah, let's get into this game and hope we get a victory.
And welcome to one of Germany's great cities, Frankfurt. We're here at the Deutsche Bank Park. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert.
Okay, so the first highlight goes to Frankfurt here on a counter attack from our attack, which we don't get to see. It's still rather annoying, but is what it is. So bring the ball forward. Gonna get over to him and we're going to run completely past him and leave that side of the pitch completely open. Kalanoglu gets back and gets something on it. Okay, it's through there and Schwallow makes a save. Honestly, every time I see Schwallow make a save, it's surprising. I don't want to hate on him, you know what I mean, because it's made some big saves for us and it's been impressive at times, but the majority of times it's been a letdown, especially this episode. Kalanoglu gets that cleared out. Larson. Okay, oh, another penalty. 49th minute, sorry. It's Mario Götze versus Schwallow. Mario Götze goes to the right. I was going to go right. It was an awful penalty from Götze. If I went to the right, I'm saving that. But Götze puts him 1-0 up. I was going to go right because it went right, left, right. But now I've said that and I think I've got a pattern in my head. It's not going to be that pattern. This music's going to be playing for the rest of this game, by the way, because for some reason, okay, that was. How does that not work out, man? Now Schalke are attacking the 62nd minute. No, Gladbach, Frankfurt. No, we have an attack. Okay, my brain just completely had a meltdown, and because of that, I couldn't do anything from the attack. So it caught me off guard. But luckily, we get another one here. I was so surprised we got an attack because we haven't had any in this game. Okay, Son has been brought on. Mayer now. Mayer back here to whoever that is. He shoots and it wasn't going to go in, so they'll skipped it. But I would have liked to see the outcome. It's 77th minute here. Another free kick in this position to defend. Cross it in. Get that clear. Flick, thank you. It's only as far as one of the players there, but Vandenberg. Okay, I don't know why I wasn't clearing that. I was going to pass it out there. Luckily, he just skipped it because that would have gone very bad for us. Kolo Muani. Alright, gets it. Vandenberg now. Vandenberg gets the block. And I was going to say, can we have one less attack in the game? But he's going to give it to Frankfurt in the 84th minute here. Kolo Muani. Well, I think he's going to leave Frankfurt eventually. Not sure where he's going to go though. Probably Premier League. Where's the 1-0 loss to Frankfurt? Yeah, we're going to quit in this game up against Freiburg and if we get a victory with our high-rated 11 of all the high-rated players obviously we can possibly put into a team. I hope we get a victory with this up against them. We'll get a 2-1 victory with Ozil and Lawson getting goals. Let's see it. Okay, up against Bochum, we're going to assume this with a rotated team because they are down in 17th place, so a win here should be expected. And we get a 1-0 win with Crowd getting the only goal of the game in the 83rd minute. If we're possibly the final game in the episode, we're going to take on RB Leipzig here, and yeah, it will be the final game in the episode. We're going to end the episode after this one. I'm going to play the highlights of this one. We'll get some to end the episode and hopefully get something against them. Obviously, they've got a very good team. They've got Sid Maximan, they've got Nkunku, Werner, Forsberg, Haidar Lima, Simakan, Klosterman, Henriks, Galashi, and David Raum. Let's hopefully get something from this game and yeah, end our episode off in the best way possible, or maybe the worst way possible, which is more likely. Okay, so the first highlight actually goes to us. 5 minutes in here. And Mayer's on the ball. Mayer plays it through. If that was Özil, maybe. Okay, take that in mind. We've got a chance 12 minutes in, but maybe if that was Özil playing that through ball, it would have worked out. We've got Larson through on goal here. If he takes a good first touch and sprints away from Klosterman, which is going to be hard for him to do. But Larson now hits it on his right foot. Saved by Galashi. And unfortunately, Mayer couldn't get to there in time for it to be a tap in. And now Leipzig are in the game 20 minutes in. We had 2 chances we should have taken advantage of, but we unfortunately couldn't. And the ball's played over the top here. Surely that's offside. Schwallow scores, makes it 1-0. But how is that not offside? Leipzig get another attack here in the 24th minute. I know the commentator was about to say they've been knocking on the door, but they haven't. That's the first chance of the game they've had. Good defending from Larson there, tracking back, and now Nkunku's played through here. 25th minute. A play that I do want to use in a career mode. There's only one career mode that I think it makes sense for me to use them in. But Nkunku now, well, I'm not sure why he shot from there. If he scored from there it would have been great, but not sure why he shot from there. Maybe he's seen Spotter's recent performances and gone, you know what, I'll just sit here, try to catch him off guard and maybe it'll work. With Forsberg, this was its vault. Timo Werner now. Kalanoglu, good defending. We get an attack in the 59th minute here. Honestly, a point would be incredible for us in this game up against them. Salazar into Mayer here. Mayer now back to Salazar. Salazar through to Mayer, who hits it first time. And he couldn't lift it over Galashi. Galashi makes a save. Maybe I should have let him take a touch and shoot. I don't know. There was also a pass there onto Larson, but Vogt's good defending. Now Leipzig have another attack in the 70th minute here. Obviously a loss was to be expected, as I mentioned, but I think we deserve something from this game, from what we're seeing obviously. Werner not carrying the ball forward. Emmanuel just scored against us. Vandenberg. Not sure why he's the captain. I thought I gave it to Vogt, so I guess I forgot to do that when I sorted out the team. Crow now. Raum. Good work from Kalanoglu. It's a 1-0 loss to Leipzig, which is unfortunate. Get to any episode here, we are down in 9th place, which honestly is, I'd take it, because you can see we're cold now. That's where they are in real life, like Schalke. And yeah, as you can see, it's been a rather disappointing season. In terms of defensive and going forward, we've not been too potent in either end, or like potent going forward, and we've not been like defensively sound. other than Maya, obviously, he's been a bright spark in our attack and lost at times. Obviously in the poker we got knocked out in the quarterfinals, which is rather impressive. We got there. We knocked out Emina Bielefeld, we knocked out, who did we knock out of this round? We knocked out Paderborn, and in round 1 we obviously didn't play, but we made it to the quarterfinals, which is quite impressive for us. And obviously we're not in any European competitions. But obviously 9th place. Next episode will be the season finale of season 1. So there's going to be a bunch of games in that episode, and hopefully we can maintain in the top half of the table. Obviously we are literally midway point in the table, we're 9th out of 18th. As you can see, we're not too far away from European positions actually, now I think about it. Obviously getting European positions would be incredible due to the money we'd get, but also poor considering we need to be competitive in the Bundesliga first. We need to at least be actually fighting for those positions before we just get lucky and get there. But yeah, we're going to end the episode there. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.